Hello everyone, Omnes-D-Stahl here, back with another Vampyr Let's Play video. Now, seeing as I am stuck here in a terrible situation, there'll be a few cuts, and please bear with me, I'm feeling under the weather, but I do want to get this done. And I've changed one of my abilities, the stealth to the coagulation. That way I can stun them long enough to keep fighting.
Liar, coward, you brought this on us.
And so here we go.
You infected the whole family! I said I wanted to leave the house!
What? Leave me alone with them while you go back to your hall. Fucking convenient.
She tricked me! I love you!
Fucking pathetic pig.
Oh jeez. Need your blood. Oh, come on. Off me. Oh, come on. Wow. You're kidding me. Come on! Oh, she got stuck on the floor. There we go.
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
I don't know, but this was not okay. There we go. Is there anything I can take in here? Because I am owed that for the suffering and the pain. I need to level up soon. Do you have something for me? No. And where's your hubby? Oh, gone, I guess. Or this might have been him. Peachy. Nah, I'm glad that's over. That should be all of it, right? Nothing else in here for me to take, which means I need to deal with the skulls on the outside. Which means I need to go back to stealth. There we go. Oh. Okay. So that means I need to change my ultimate from a physical to a blood attack. Right? No. Not a blood attack. It's useless to him. I'll just stick to that. Oh, whoopsies. Oh, I can't get out that way. What the? What? I thought I healed. Alrighty, well then I'm gonna have to cut to when I escape this hole that I'm in. So forgive me on that. And here we go. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Darling, thank you for the precious perfume and the fur coat. I can't wait to feel your hands on my shivering skin. For only you, my hero, can make me feel that desired. Please come back to me soon, for I am dying to press my timid bosom to your chest again. Yes, my beloved, my precious, come back to me, and I promise you a night of eternal and unbridled passion. Right now, I'm wearing nothing but your last gifts. Oh yes, I'm burning for you, and I can't wait for you to share my untamable lust. Your devoted Doris Fletcher.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Huh. What? 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 Hold on a moment. Hold on. Before we cut, let me deal with this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright then. Okay then. Moving on now. That wasn't fun. Alright, then I exit this way. Oh, what? I have no idea why that keeps happening. Alrighty then. Time to play this smart. And, do this. I need to level up soon. Come here, rat.
This is despicable.
Well, you gotta survive, so eat the rat.
I have this thirst for blood.
Nom nom.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, calm yourself.
I have this thirst for blood.
Come here, rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, you better believe it. Awesome. Clay Cox's side mission over there. And
The night is so.
oh, come on. Stable for the most part. This way. Oh. Okay, I don't want to be surprised. Oh, is this the house? Cavendish. Executioner down there. No one else around, dude. Oh, papa. Alright then. Do I have the stealth one? Yes, I do.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what.
Ouch. Alright, come on.
He's dead!
Ouch. Ouch.
I'll send you back in a fucking grave!
Yeah, that was a close one.
Everything fucking face!
Fighting vampire hunters is a lot easier. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. No? Okay then. Alrighty then. Let's figure out why they were here. Rats.
I have this thirst for blood.
Which means I'm gonna need blood when I go in there. Another boss fight maybe?
This is despicable. This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Really, though. There's someone down there, too. Thick, rich blood sample. Awesome.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Looks like this time it's a human boss. Oh, I need that. Shillings. Anyway, should I follow the blood? Technically, I should follow the blood. Is there anything I can take here? Yes. What is this? Les Anglons. Edmond Rostand, Doris Fletcher, Royal Garden Hall, Red Crown Street, London. So she's an actress. Doris Fletcher. Is this Doris Fletcher a vampire?
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
They're outside. So that means whoever is behind door number 1, technically, because door number 2 was the other one. Let's find out who you are.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent. Ah!
Oh, you're one of those types. It's just you, so I should be fine. More blood. How am I dying? How am I dying? And gone. So then, the culprit is Doris Fletcher. Interesting. Dear Elsa, it's with greatest joy that I confirm this letter your acceptance as a private student into my acting school. The little scene you had the kindness to perform for me last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress. Wit, stature, and courage. As a private student, you receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school, since I strongly believe in total immersion to expose the full potential of my students. So please, remember to bring right attire and anything you may need to spend a week at my school. Since yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
Indeed. So it looks like it's Doris Fletcher. Now then, what can I take from this house since no one's in here? Oh, that's the front door, right? Can I open any of these doors? Nope. Take that. Take that. Take that. That should be all of it.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Ain't that right? need a rest. I mean, in game. Did I ever find the hideout in this area? Yes. Oh. Yep, my house is my hideout. I should probably talk to the butler. Hello, Avery.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan? I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reed is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I'm sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
I like you, Avery.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Well, time to raid my own house. Good old Avery. Let's see. Can I traverse the house? No. Let's go upstairs and meet with Mother.
I'm not sure visiting Italy.
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Oh.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Excuse me?
Have you
Father?
returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames. And then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
I lost my way. Somewhere between the boat and the house, my life changed completely.
You should have told me, Johnny. I would have understood. You always were a secretive little boy.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Are you
She's very
working on a new painting?
She's very
Not recently.
perceptive.
I have trouble focusing on my subject and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
What? This mother's a little bit too perceptive.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson? And my son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
Yeah, your mother scares me, Jonathan. She's a little bit too perceptive to my taste.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Alright then. Let's see if I can find my room.
It's locked.
It's my mother's room, probably. Or Avery's. So, let's see here. Is this my room? No. That's my room? No. Well. New hideout unlocked. My room. Interesting. A small key. To Aubrey Reed's room. My father's room. Take that. Let's craft some items. And... there we go. What is this? Oh, a strong blood serum. Let's get that out of the way. Only be able to make one of those. Let's see here. I don't have enough opium. Because I just used the opium. Excellent. I am dumb. Oh, but I have yes. I got some more opium. There has to be a better way to do this. Alright then. Hold up. Let me see who needs neuralgia medicine. You need a migraine. You're all well. Here we go. Neuralgia. Benjamin Palmer. So I need to give him his medicine. And a migraine medicine for Clarence. Alright then. Let's do the neuralgia one first. Damn it. Need more opium. Well then. Wait, what the? I heard that.
I cannot enter.
Huh.
Aubrey,
She's losing it. Alright then. So that's good old dad. Reed Mansion, 4th of April, 1908. My dear and beloved John, when you receive this letter, you'll be 35 and I'll be long gone. I feel a little silly writing you this first letter that you won't read for a few years. I struggled for a long time about how best to write this, until I remembered the puzzle and riddles I invented for you when you were a boy. Oh, how you loved to solve those enigmas. Well, I found it would be a good idea to propose to you one final game. It will probably be less rewarding, no candies or exotic treasures for you if you decipher the game this time, but a greater treasure perhaps, the truth. This is my only attempt for you to explain why I chose to leave my family without explanation. If you want to know why, simply play my little game. It's really up to you, my son. Rest assured that I love you. I promise my family was and still is everything to me. I remember the first time I held you and your sister in my arms, my treasures, my jewels. To see you grow up, play, and laugh filled my heart with joy every time I went back to our home. I could have killed to protect you, my son, my daughter, my wife, but fate found me in the end, and I had to make a tough decision. The worst was to disappear without a word. I decided to do it anyway, and soon I'll be gone for good. I don't ask for forgiveness, but for understanding. If you want to know more, all you have to do is remember how happy we were back in those days. If you want to find the next message, think green grass, tall trees on sunny Sundays.
I remember Sunday walks in the park.
Huh. Well then. Oh, I got opium. But do I have enough opium? That is indeed the question. It looks like the next episode will be side quests. I won't rest just yet, even though I really, really want to. I still need to give what's-his-face medicine, and I need to see if I can make migraine medicine for the guy in this area. I cannot. Yep. I have to buy them. Okay then. Well, this has been Omnes-D-Stahl out. Thank you very much for watching. This has definitely been a struggle. And I gotta save that Kimura dude later. Anyway, so long.